I'm going to teach you today about how to teach your teens food the easy way. Hi, I'm Davis-Munro, single mum of 3 teenagers, and I have over 20 years experience in the field of well-being, physical education, food and nutrition. There's one really easy way that your teens are going to learn what's healthy, and that's by learning from you. They're going to watch you do it. They're going to watch what you cook, they're going to watch what you buy, they're going to watch what you snack on, they're going to watch what you take for your packed lunch, and they're going to watch what you drink, and your practices will become their own. Everything that you do as a mum, from the minute your children are born, sends a message. Your teenagers are no different. They are exercising their own will and they are outside the house a lot. They're in their bedroom more than they're downstairs. They're not in the communal areas much. But that's why it's so important that when they are around you, they are able to see you doing the right things when it comes to food and diet. The second way is to involve them as much as possible. So if you're starting to move to a healthier platform, then my advice is to involve the whole family, to make sure that they all have a part in that, to make sure that you get their buy-in. This is not about denial, this is about reward, and it's about making sure that they are going to be healthy for the length of their life to protect them from diseases. So educate them about why you're deciding to do this. Get their buy-in, and then involve them in the meal planning. So my advice would be to make sure that at the start of the week, you're going to get a whole list of meals that you are familiar with as a family. And what you can do with those meals is start to sneak in the fruit and the veg and to alternate those meals with something that might be a bit healthier. But first of all, just make a list of absolutely everything that you have as a family, whichever family meals you have, because you're not going to change your taste buds from one day to the next. You're not going to suddenly get somebody who's eating a plate full of meat to eating a plate of plant-based foods. So just get up on the spectrum somewhere. That's what healthy eating is about. Make sure from your list that in your family, everybody chooses one meal per week. And that one meal is their responsibility. It's their responsibility to plan that those ingredients get on the shopping list. It's their responsibility the night before to ensure that if those ingredients have been used throughout the week, that they go shopping and they do a top-up shop to make sure you've got those ingredients. It's their responsibility to either team cook with you or prepare that meal by themselves, or at least prepare parts of that meal. And that may be as simple as chopping some onions and garlic, but get them involved. Make sure, meanwhile, that the other family, when it's not their turn, are getting the knives and forks. They're getting the cutlery, they're getting the plates, and they're getting the water to go with that. So involve everybody. And then, of course, make sure that they're involved in the clearing away. This is not you telling everybody else what to do. That's never going to work. So keep educating them the whole way. Involve them. Ask them to choose meals that they like, flavours that they like, condiments that they like to begin with. And that's when you slowly start sneaking in the veg. You secret it in there. And there you are nourishing the food that you're having. And slowly, 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 you'll go from a set of unhealthy meals that you currently have to a set of meals where everybody has some buy-in and everybody has some participation, and then you can start to make those meals better. You can make swaps in and out, you can use the substitutes, and you nourish the food by getting as much goodness in there as possible. Now, if you're sitting there and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, don't be. I'm certainly not sitting here from a place where I say I get everything right. Teenagers are exceptionally difficult, everybody knows it, and being a mum is the hardest job in the world. So I don't get everything right. Lots of this is some theory around a lot that I do, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. So don't get overwhelmed and don't feel that you're sitting there alone, and don't feel that this is never going to work for you. The fact that you're here and you're sitting and you're listening means you're ready to start and make some changes. And that's the most positive thing there is. Getting yourself somewhere on this spectrum will mean that you're going to have some success. And that is far better than doing nothing and just sitting in a place of overwhelm. So this is all about giving them responsibility and getting buy-in. It's not you as an autocrat telling everybody what to do for a set of reasons. Get them to understand why, and hopefully they will see that this is a move for the better. This is about making sure that they are shopping, planning, list making, cooking, and all importantly, they are helping you clear away. What do you do at home? What works for you and your teenagers? Do you involve them currently? How do you even get them to come down to meal times? I'd love to know. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.